Hi! So, I promised you a month's worth of holiday content, and I know I'm sat in my bedroom still, and I'm not sure what order these are going up in, but we fly out the day after tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm filming my pack with me, if you're interested, if you're not, but all those sorts of things. You can see me try and get my new walker into my suitcase to see if it'll go. But I thought I would start this one now. So this is part one of prepping my skin for holiday. I've just gone and had my hair done, so I'm in my pyjamas. I've just had my shower. I did shave the top of my hair down the other day, but I've just had my wonderful barber who has agreed today that when I come back off holiday, I'm going to see him just get it tidied up to go back to work. I've got a couple of days where I'm not doing much when I come back, and on the weekday before I go back to work, I'm going to film a Come to the Barbers with me, and you can meet my barber because he's awesome. So he's going to show you around, say a few words, have a chat, and do my buzz cut for me, because he does such a fabulous job. Excuse the spots in my hair. Whether my hair is staying like this for the holiday, whether I'm going to dye it black, whether I'm going to bleach part of it and do something, bleach it all, I don't know. I haven't decided. That's a tomorrow morning thing. So my plan at the moment is get up early tomorrow, even though I don't want to. I've got a day I don't want to get up early, but I'm going to, because we have an early morning flight the next day, so I want to make sure I'm in bed, trying to get some sleep for about 7 p.m, because we will be up and leaving for the airport before 3 in the morning. I know. But anyway, you're not here for that. We'll talk about that while I'm packing. So all I have done is come back from the barber's, have a shower, and I have used my salicylic acid face wash that I showed you in my skincare routine. That is all I've done. It's taken my makeup off. For those of you, you won't have seen it yet. I'll keep that under wraps. So, yes, makeup is off. That's the first one. So skin is fresh, it's clean. There's nothing on it whatsoever. We are going to start with my Beauty Bay. It's not Beauty Bay at all, it's Bee Beauty it's a Superdrug brand. I don't know who it does it. They're pretty cheap, drugstore brand. These are, if you are in the UK and you have a Superdrug, Bee Beauty is cheap. It's on the cheap end. It's like the Barry M collection, those styles of brands. But I love these. I think they're amazing. So these are the multi-acid retexturing pads. There you go. They come in a little tin like that gets air sealed, and they stay wet. I think I've shown you these before. They are very, very thin pads, and they are textured on one side, not on the other. And all this does is get rid of, when I've washed my face, any excess dry skin. You know, sometimes you can wash your face and you go, oh, there's still a bit of like, it feels rough and not smooth. This side's feeling smooth, this side isn't. So all we're going to do is give it a good rub and just get rid of, they also do get rid of any excess makeup that is left on the face. Now I have washed my face. Like I said, I took my makeup off. I've used a face sponge, purpose-built face sponge, to remove it and wash my face. So it's pretty clean. There's not much on there. That's just general. This is where I get it. Under here, especially, just tends to, like, you know, when you put your foundation on, you can just feel the dead skin cells. This gets rid of it all. So what I don't want to do is start my holiday prep without absolutely fresh skin. So I'm going to grab another one of those, because I just feel, normally I wouldn't bother. I would just use one every so often during the week, during my skincare routine. But as I am going on holiday and I want to make sure my skin is right and looked after, it is best to start with a really clean, fresh base. For me, anyway. Just making sure I've got all around my septum piercing without into my septum piercing. There we go. That feels much better already. I'll just do down my neck a little bit because why not? And yeah, they've come off clean. Then there's not, my face isn't dirty. It's just a re-texturizing. So because it's a bit sticky, just over with a clean towel. That's better. Now it feels smooth. It doesn't feel flaky. It doesn't feel, I can't really explain it. I'm sure you know what I mean. It's that, when you rub your skin and it goes like dry skin or whatever, just a bit like that. It's gone. It's gone. So now it's time to put moisture back into my skin. So we're going to start with my Garnier Organic Anti-Aging Serum Cream. This is hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid, which I've probably said in my last video, is a posh word for moisturising. It's not an acid as such. It doesn't cause any chemical reaction. It doesn't burn. It's not like acid peel. It's literally a moisturising agent. So I'm just going to dab that, not under my eyes this time. I'm just going to dab that around that part of my skin, on my chin, up into my forehead and down my neck. So I'm not going round my eyes, I'm not touching under my eyes. And there is a very good reason for that. Okay, so that's my hyaluronic acid. I use a couple of pumps. I don't like over putting stuff on my skin. Skincare, as I've said before, is quite new to me in the sense of I believed in water and sun cream and that's it. Since I've been in hospital and my skin texture has changed a lot, and my skin texture with my drugs has changed a lot, and by that I mean medication, not anything else. I do now take my skin more seriously. I'm also 46. You know, this is not going to hang around looking this youthful forever. You know, I'm still getting a bit of sag under here. I'm sure there's something I could do about it with some face exercises. You've seen this, like stretching, I don't know. But it's a lot better than it used to be. And you know, my skin is not going to stay this good. So while I have got good skin, I'm going to do my best to look after it. So you know what comes next. Next is my collagen cream. This is just Boots collagen cream. I think it's one of the best ones out there. It's £12 for a pot. And when you look at some of the higher brand collagen creams, I've tried them before. I think there are some good ones out there. The Clarins one is good. The Elemis one is good. But if you can't afford, you know, 20, 30, 40 sometimes pounds for a pot of cream, this is Boots' own brand. Again, if you're in the UK, it's a drugstore. You know Boots, it's an institution in this country. If you're not from the UK, I'm sorry, I don't know if they have Boots internationally. I don't think so. But it's an own brand skincare, and again, I'm not putting it under my eyes. It's an own brand skincare that is just really good. It doesn't leave my skin feeling greasy. It doesn't, it's just nice. It just seeps into the skin. Now, my problem with my holiday skin prep is I don't like my skin feeling greasy. And unfortunately, the next 2 days, because I prep today and tomorrow night, I'm going to look a bit greasy. There's nothing I can do about it. So, this prep is in 2 parts. I am going to do my eye cream, which is the Me Plus Superdrug Brightening Caffeine Eye Cream, to start sorting out my bags. I'm not tired. I am a bit tired, but I'm not sunken-eyed, purpley, grey, underneath, but they do need a bit of assistance. Now, if you are aware of, and I just pat this in gently with my ring finger, I don't really even rub it in, I just leave it to sit and do its thing, but I will take it up into that part of my eye and just let it sit on the skin and do its magic. Now, as I was going to say, if you are not a fan of or do not know of ZARAH, who I watch avidly on YouTube because she makes me laugh every day, there is an expiration date on skincare products, and I was stupid enough the other day to go and use my eye cream thinking, oh, my eyes looking a bit dark, let's start getting rid of even my dark circles, not realising that this had gone over its opening date. So the little symbol there, you can keep a product in the plastic, in whatever container it's in, glass, plastic, sealed, unopened, untouched, for as long as you like. 2 years, 3 years, not a problem. Once it is opened, it has an opened lifetime. Now, if you haven't seen ZARAH's video of one of her TikTok 40 unhinged things, there are, or 40 minutes of unhinged TikTok makeup hacks or something. Anyway, there's a woman on there talking about skincare products and blah, blah, blah. And ZARAH does a very good informative talk. Mine's not going to be that good, but if you watch her videos, you'll know more than I do. Open dates on products. When I opened mine the other day, it was 8 months old and the oil and the product had separated. So although this is I thought it was a water-based one, I'm now believing it may not be, and I don't have the packaging now to check. But it had split. So I did shake it to see if it's just the heat, where it had been stood, where it had not been used. And no, it had split. It was no good. Didn't put it anywhere near my skin. Creams, anything like that you use, please just be aware of sell-by dates, open dates, and how long they have. You know, we're talking about using makeup brushes over and over again, and make sure you clean your makeup brushes every time you dip it in your products. Think about the fact that that brush has been on your skin, that beauty blender's been on your skin. You're now putting that skin cell grease, skin stuff in the product, swirling it around, and then you're moving bacteria around. It's going to happen. Nobody has a bacteria-free face. You could wash your face all the time and you would have an itch and go like that, and whatever is on your hand is now on your face. That is getting into your makeup tools and utensils and into your products. That is why they give that date on it. It's nothing to do with active ingredients. It's nothing to do with that. It's just the way it goes. However, oil-based products will last longer than water-based. Water-based will go off. They will separate. Some oil-based products will separate. But it's best just to keep a note in the back of a journal, whatever you've got to hand on your phone when you open a product, and just keep an eye on those things. Most creams have 6 or 12 months. I have seen some with 18, but foundations, even makeup palettes, powders, again, you're transferring skin cells to products, bacteria grows, you're then putting that back on your face and vice versa. Just be careful. People don't think about it. They'll keep mascara for years and then use it and then get an eye infection because it's gone off, it's old. You're continually moving things around. Your eyelashes are there to protect your eyes from dust and bacteria. That's what they do. You get the gist. I'm going to shut up now because I'm boring you. Anyway, that's it. So, eye cream on. My next one is this one. Picked up the wrong product because I'm an idiot. And I'm already 14.5 minutes into this video. She's talking crap again. Anyway, this is what I start using 48 hours before I go into summer. As soon as that sun starts going out, I start using this. This is a oil product. It is the Me Plus, so Superdrug again, SPF 30 Plus Booster. this starts getting into, and it's got antioxidants in it, this starts getting into the skin cells and starts building up the SPF bit. That's wrong. It doesn't build up the SPF. It has got SPF in it, but it's a booster. So what it does is it puts whatever it puts. I'm not sure of the technical term and I can't even read the product. It hasn't got any ingredients on it. It probably does if I lift the label, but if I lift the label, it's never going to go down again. Anyway, you put it on your skin and it helps SPF factor sink into the skin quicker and boosts what it does. It prepares the skin for sun cream, essentially. So I've got a 50 plus face cream mist that I will be using every day while I'm out there, and Sunday, whatever day it is, I don't know, what day is it today? I've got no idea. In a couple of days when we fly out, I will use that mist in the morning, allow it to sink into my skin. I will use it when we get there, all those, you know, just to keep boosting it up. It's a spray suntan mist. You spray it on, you rub it in, you leave it alone. I don't wear makeup when I fly. This I start using now. This will start to boost my skin. So it is currently, oh God, I don't even know what time that is. It's like 20 to 8. Is it that late already? Jeez. It can't be that late already. It can't be. It can't be. I need to do something. I need to make some food. So I'm going to put this bottle down very carefully so I don't knock it all over the bed. And I'm just going to put a couple of drops. My hands are clean. So we've done 4 drops. Oh, because I don't like it when it sits too oily on my skin. I really don't. Into my hands and into my skin. Now, I can't use this, obviously, before I can't put any more creams on my face right now. That's it, I'm done. Oil sits and will work its way through water products, but water-based products, which all my other creams are, will not work their way through the oil. So I can now no longer do anything to my skin except maybe use my gua sha now that it's nice and moisturised. I could use my gua sha and do some sculpting, but I can't be bothered. I need to go and eat. This evening, I will probably be in bed some point in the next 3 to 4 hours. I will, before I go to bed, put my hyaluronic mask on, lip balm, the usual stuff. What this will do, once the oil has chance to sink into the skin and do its stuff, I can then use this a few hours later. What I can't do is put this on now and expect it to do any good. It's 2 totally different products. Oil and water don't mix. You can do water before the oil and the oil will seal the water into the skin. So my collagen and my hyaluronic acid serum, which are both water-based products, will now be locked into the skin. The oil will sit on top. It will then work its way into the skin and start doing its job. It won't affect the other products. Products like this are designed to work together. And then later on, once the oil has sunk in and I don't feel greasy, and if I do the grease test, so back of your hand, if it comes out shiny, your skin's oily. So I've got product on my hands still, so that is the thing. If I can do that later on when I go to bed and my skin doesn't dab onto the back of my hand and leave a residue, I can put my hyaluronic acid sleep mask on. That's what I meant to pick up. That's what I didn't pick up in the drugstore earlier when I was there. One of these. Anyway, keep wandering it around. So yeah, it's a hyaluronic acid. Again, it's a Boots one. It's a water-based product. I will put that on before I go to sleep. And then tomorrow, we will do the same, but with a slight twist, because I like to do things differently and I've got more to do. So there's going to be a few parts to this, so I will see you in the next bit. Good morning. it is morning. It is 8:20 in the morning, and this time tomorrow I will be on a plane. I've got a whingy cat behind me because she doesn't understand what's going on, and I've got stuff everywhere and she can't do a Saturday morning on the bed. So apologies if you can hear her. What are we doing? I'm about to pack. Yes, I'm filming a pack with me, but I'm still in my pyjamas. I've got my headband on, one because my head is cold today, and two because it's a little sore. So I went to, can't remember if I told you at the beginning of this video, I went to the barber, and I do find when I've just had my head shaved that it gets a bit sore, and this just keeps it warm and stops the soreness. I will tell you all about this headband and another one that I have along with some of the bits in my pack with me in a different video. So hopefully, shall I just stop waffling? Okay, this morning, skin prep. So I do 2 rounds of skin prep today because I've got an early morning flight. I've got a lot to think about to make sure I've got my meds, I've taken my blood sugars, I've eaten, all those things. So I'm not prepping my skin when I get up tomorrow morning, other than moisturiser. I don't have time. So this bit and the next section will be the last 2 that I do ahead of landing in Spain. So what are we doing? I'm going to start with, I have done nothing to my face, just so as you know. So last night I did a very similar routine to the one I'm going to do now, but I didn't manage to put my sleep mask on. The oil has now sunk into my skin, but because I did it quite late yesterday, I was aiming to do it as soon as I got home from work, and I got home late because of various things we had to go and do. So it didn't get enough time between me going skin prep done and going to sleep for me to use a sleep mask. So I'm hoping I can do that tonight. That's the plan. So let's carry on with the skin prep. Again, I've not washed my face. Some people may say that's disgusting, but I'm not going to. I want the build up on my skin. So I haven't washed my face with anything this morning. So this again is my hyaluronic acid. It's a Garnier Organic, same one as I used yesterday. Couple of pumps. Put that ready for later on. This just helps now that my skin has, again, I'm not going under my eyes. You will see why. Oh no, actually, sorry, this one I do. This one I do today. I don't know what I'm doing. It's early. I got lists galore of things I need to get done because she's a list girl. So yeah, the oil is seeped in. There is no oil. This will now start working onto my skin. What I don't want to do is wash off any of the nutrients that I put into it last night and then have to start again today. You'll see what I mean. It will show you. So that's the hyaluronic acid done. Lip balm. Before I forget, lip balm, lip balm, lip balm. I cannot stress how much lip balm I use these days. I don't know if any of you out there diabetic or take a drug called metformin for anything other than, I mean, it can be taken for a lot of things. So I take it to help my body not break down my insulin so quickly because I'm on baseline only. So I do find it dries my lips all the time. Can you go away, please? Thank you. So collagen cream, again, the Boots one, same products, getting that hydration into my skin, getting it protected, getting those barriers ready. Ooh, put it under my eye and didn't mean to. Getting those barriers into the skin, layering up the hydration, because today it may be wet and horrible, but when I land tomorrow, a different story. We've looked at the weather. It's going to be, I think it's about 9 degrees. We're getting up to about 11 here in the UK today, where we are. And tomorrow when we land is going to be about 23. So looking forward to that. So that's the collagen done. Next, we're going to do not the eye cream this morning. The eye cream is for later. We're going to do these. Now, these are a brand called Eternité. I've not tried this brand before, but I have used similar. This was the only brand I could get at the time where I was. So these are collagen under eye patches. And they're the ones that go underneath. And it slows down collagen depletion, increases skin elasticity, contains hydrating and plumping ingredients, that's the bit I'm after, to help rejuvenate under eye area, leaves your eye area looking positively glowing and refreshed. That's what I need. So I'm hoping these are not going to be like my sheet mask ones. The ones I've used before are, I think they were a Boots one, and they worked really well and they didn't feel slimy. I'm just looking at these and hoping these are the same. I'm just trying to work out how on earth I get them out. Oh, okay, that's how you get them out of the packet. They just fall out. So they come in a foil packet with, oh, they do feel a bit slimy. They feel slimy, but it's fine. It's got to be done. So these go on for 15 minutes. I don't even know. Let's get it in the right place. That would be good. Although I do have to say, they may be slimy, but they are not as slimy as sheet masks. Well, they are, but they don't have that same texture, so it's not quite as bad. I can deal. For today, I can deal. So we'll just pop those along there, under the eye, and onto the skin. So these I need to leave on for about 15 minutes. Don't worry, I'm not going to waffle and talk to you for 15 minutes. I am going to check the time. It's 8:25, so I will leave them on for 15 minutes and I will come back to you. She lied. She's going to waffle a little bit. This starts early in the morning, so I am a big water drinker. I drink 2, maybe 3, 4 litres a day, if not more, of water. I hate normal water. I do not like the taste of water. Let me get that out there. I don't like it. So I do use sparkling water. I have purchased a can we try that again? Don't worry, it's a fresh one. I've changed it. I did purchase a soda stream to make my own water. However, our water here is horrible. Even the cats won't drink it. So we recycle everything. But I do drink a lot of water. I'm starting very early today with my saturation. So normally I would drink throughout the day at work. I have my Killstar mugs that are slightly smaller than this. They are about 450, 500ml. This is a 600ml tumbler. And this is the one I have overnight at home. You've seen it in my vlogs. And it kind of matches my eyes. So we're going with the theme. This one I'm starting today. I have a 2 litre bottle down here. And I want that drunk by 12 at the latest. The reason for that is because my body obviously needs to go to the toilet a lot, and what I don't want to be is going to bed later, constantly needing to get up to go to the loo and not sleep for flying. So normally I would just drink water through the day and not think too much about it. This is slipping. Are you meant to like not talk and sit still? Is that my issue today? Yeah, normally I would drink through the day, steadily get the hydration through. Today we are starting heavy hydration early in the morning to get as much hydration through my body for flying as possible. Being diabetic, I have to make sure that I stay hydrated. It keeps my blood sugars down, and I can't constantly be getting up and down on a plane to go to the toilet because I've drunk too much too late in the day. So we're starting now with heavy hydration, and then it will be topped up throughout today and tomorrow morning when I get up. So now I'm going to give these another few minutes and I will be back with you. We're back. It's been just over 15 minutes. So let's remove. Oh, I'm impressed I managed to stick these out, because normally, nah, it's the goo. But what we're just going to do is gently tap in any excess. I don't know if they've made a difference. Have they made a difference? I don't know. I don't feel like I'm quite as dark, but then I have got a ring light on. Let's turn my light out and see, because I've only got daylight otherwise. Ooh, she says. Oh, okay. Maybe they've done something. Maybe it's just the eye cream from yesterday. Who knows? So what's next? Of course, it's time for the oil. First, it's time for, if she can find where she's put it, because there is so much stuff on my bed right now. No, I've lost it already. See, I've lost my lip balm already. Another round of lip balm, because I want to do that before I put the oil on my skin. So this is the last step for this morning. It's again my Factor 30 SPF booster by Me Plus. It's a drugstore, and I'm just going to do 4 drops again because I know that will sink into my skin. Whilst my eyes were doing, I did have some water again. I'm not getting this under my eyes, I'm just getting it into the main bulk of my skin. And there we have it. That is this morning's skin prep, and I will be back with the final part later on today. I'm an idiot. We know this. So I was going to do my part 3, prep my skin with me for holiday, and I've packed my vlog kit. So I've got no microphone, no light, no nothing, and no tripod, because it's all packed and ready to go. So all I'm going to do now before I go to sleep is, I've just come out of the shower, but I haven't washed my face as such. I have used a clean sponge on it just to get any residue from washing my hair, and it has had a lot of oil on it, but I haven't scrubbed it with any products. I've left it kind of bare. There's nothing on it. So I dropped the phone. This is why I need a tripod. Anyway, so nighttime moisturiser, that's going to go on first. This is one I used in my nighttime routine, which would have gone up about a week ago, and maybe 2 weeks. I can't remember. By the time, I have no idea when this is going up. So you would have seen my nighttime care routine. This is part of it. This is my Naturally Radiant Renewing Night Cream, and it is by, again, Superdrug, because I love Superdrug products. I think they're great. So I've got that, and of course, to top it off, some of my serum. And tomorrow, we're getting up, it's about 9 PM. We're getting up at about 2 AM. So I'm not going to do much. If the oil has soaked into my skin, I will just shove some more moisturiser on. And then when I get where I'm going, I will do sun cream as I need to. But that's it. That's all I'm doing for tonight. So I'm going to call it a day with the filming. I'm going to try and edit this and get it up and processed overnight while I get some well-earned sleep. And I will see you, hopefully, in the next video with a travel vlog. Until then, as always, I love you all.